Welcome to today's episode of Tech Talk Unplugged, where we dive into the fascinating world of software development and database management. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a topic that's crucial for many developers, but often regarded as a bit of a mystery: Object Relational Mapping, or ORM for short. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is ORM? Well, think of it like a translator between two languages: your object-oriented programming language like TypeScript or JavaScript, and the structured language of databases such as MySQL or PostgreSQL. Just like having a trusty dictionary handy when you're navigating conversations in a foreign country, an ORM smooths out the complexities of database interactions in your applications. But what makes an ORM so special? It really does a lot of heavy lifting for developers. For instance, using an ORM can eliminate the need to write thousands of lines of complex SQL code, definitely a win for productivity. Instead, developers can work with simple object syntax, and the ORM takes care of translating that into database-ready language. It's like having a personal assistant to handle your administrative tasks, leaving you to focus on the creativity and logic in your application. It's also worth mentioning that this ORM isn't limited to just one database technology. It supports a wide array of databases like MySQL, PostgreSQL, MariaDB, SQLite, MySQL Server, and even Oracle. If you're the type of developer who likes to experiment across different platforms, you're in luck because this ORM works seamlessly with NodeJS, Browser, Ionic, Cordova, and Electron environments. That's versatility at its finest. Now let's dive a bit deeper. How does this all play out in real-world applications? Picture this. You're creating a web application and you need to store user data. Instead of constructing intricate SQL queries to handle each database operation, you can simply interact with your ORM. You might say, "Hey ORM, create a new user record," instead of writing out all the SQL commands. You can see how that simplifies things, right? It allows developers, especially those new to database management, to hit the ground running without getting bogged down in the nuts and bolts of SQL. And here's a thought-provoking question for you. How do you think the rise of ORMs has impacted the overall landscape of software development? Are they making developers more productive, or is there a downside we should consider? As we wrap up, let's reflect on some key takeaways. ORMs translate between object-oriented languages and relational databases, making it easier for developers to write cleaner, more manageable code. With support for various platforms and databases, they offer remarkable flexibility. However, while they simplify a lot of tasks, finding the balance between abstract convenience and raw SQL performance remains a challenge for many developers. Thanks for tuning in to Tech Talk Unplugged. Join us next time as we explore more intriguing topics in technology. If you have any thoughts about ORMs or suggestions for our next topic, feel free to reach out. Until then, keep coding and keep curious.